I always record this to cloud, and then my team members see what bakchodi we are
But you
doing.
post it anyway.
Yeah, I don't think they watch it, do they?
I don't think so. It's like it's 35, 40 minutes long. Plus, again, you post it. Tanna don't watch it on the drive, watch it on the YouTube channel.
At least I'll get views.
Exactly. But the first episode you did not record on drive. You recorded it on
On
your
computer.
laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we
Hmm.
got 500 views. We thought
Yeah,
we would only get 4 views. You, me, my boyfriend, your boyfriend. But we
correct.
got 500.
That's very cool. But I think it's also because of your followers watching and wanting to stalk you and their psycho Didi. I think it's very cool.
But both the comments that we got, they are not my followers. They are some
Yeah,
randos.
that is the cool thing. That is like a very cool thing. I really like that part.
And people
But
are
yeah.
giving like constructive criticism.
Yeah. And I am also like trying to stick to what you said and be like, this is because we want to talk every week and
Mm.
like to not get concerned about the promise. I'm happy. Yeah.
If we get 100 subscribers, no, we will
Mm.
send each other food. I will send you food, and you send me food. And
Yeah.
we'll
What if it's
talk about
sent back like your gift?
it. Gift, that is birthday gift. For
No, no,
100.
I'm saying what if it was a joke, dude? I was saying what if it gets sent back?
Uh, no, no.
Okay,
Speak.
wait, this reminds me of an incident. Yeah, podcast over the incident. So I was having, I think I've told you about this, but this is for our 22 subscribers. Yeah, so I was having this is not last week, this was like having like a really bad week, okay? Like series of small things was just like, and I was at the point where there are just like been like it's been an uphill thing. So I gave in and I was like, I'm gonna order food. Oh no, what happened? Okay, so um, um, wow, I don't remember things well. Anyway, so my parents had gone out somewhere, okay, and they were coming back. And my dad calls me and he says, I'm coming back in like 25, 30 minutes. Can you please order something that'll come quickly? We're really hungry. And I said, cool, I will order something. And my aji doesn't eat onion garlic. So I found, and my dad is casein intolerant, so I can't have any milk products. So I basically found out like three perfect places and I ordered a bunch of things. That was probably one of the quickest things I ordered because otherwise it takes so much time for me to make a decision. So I ordered them and all three orders were placed very quick, everything good. And then one place, this guy calls me and on the number, like the guy from the hotel calls me, not Swiggy. He, ma'am, ये वाला dish नहीं है. We will give you a different dish instead. And because I said these were like a fixed thing. Like my mom likes like a certain food. My dad cannot eat casein. My grandmother has to not eat onion and garlic. So, I can't easily just change dishes and then it's like a whole thing. Oh, my Abba needs softer food because he can't chew like super hard things. So I told him, okay, fine, quickly tell me what else do you have. So he said, I have this. I said, take up an exchange, fine, give it, but just give it quickly. Um, then it's been a while, and the other order comes down. The other order comes down, and the guard has to call on the intercom. So he calls on the intercom and he says, "Part, मैं भेजूं क्या?" I said, "हाँ हाँ send." And then for a while, the food has not come up. This is from the second place. The food has not come up. Then I get a call from this Swiggy guy, and he said, "Madam, I'm eating pan masala and I don't have money to buy a new one, so I don't want to spit it out. So you come down and collect because the society guard is saying I need to spit it out before entering." And this is like the most absurd reason. Like he actually said that I don't have money to buy another pan masala and I don't want to spit it out. So I said, okay, you fine. But I don't know how to respond to this. I don't want to give him money for pan masala, but I don't know what to do in this situation. So so I said, okay, up, keep it at the watchman's, and I expected that the other delivery agent, he will also come now because I've ordered from three places. He'll take it up. Now this guy, so this is one thing. Now this is very funny to me right now, but I was really upset that day because I was having like a really shit day. So then this guy comes and he's like, um, okay, we're gonna have to probably play this story on 2x. But yeah, so this guy comes and he's like, no, so the other hotel wala person calls and he says, did you get the food? I said, no. He said, but I've given it to the Swiggy agent. I said, no, for me on the restaurant, it's on the app, it's not showing it's picked up. Then he said, oh no, the delivery agent took it and went. Like he took it for him, like he went. He took the food and went. So I said, Are, Asak, what do you mean by that? He said, no, we'll complain to Swiggy and I will make a new batch for you. Don't worry. I said, okay, send it quickly. So he raised whatever complaint with Swiggy. They assigned a new delivery agent. Now that new delivery agent calls me and he's like, madam, my this tire is punctured. And then Swiggy cancelled the order after half an hour. And then my mom and dad and my grandparents come home hungry and cranky, and we only have one itnosa dabba of Jain paneer bhurji
Hi.
and no food. And then my mom made dal chawal at home, and I was just like, I was sobbing by the end of this. But
Yeah,
dude, that pan masala thing, what?
too funny. It's
What?
like it's like saying कि अंदर अलाउड नहीं है बिकॉज मैंने कुछ टाइप के कपड़े पहने हैं एंड आई कांट चेंज माय क्लोथ्स सो यू कम डाउन एंड टेक इट. It's like giving some weird reason for. Did you give feedback to the Swiggy guy, Swiggy app about that guy? You should have written that the person did not come till the delivery place because he was eating pan masala and he did not have money to buy another pan masala, so he asked me to come down and
Yeah, and see, because the other delivery guys never came, I had to actually eventually go down to get it. I've done this with Amazon. Man, I don't know, I just feel like I have a bad luck with these people. I had like a really, really rude and bad Amazon. I never file, I mean, I avoid filing a complaint or giving them less rating because TKR, they're just like roaming around. I'm sure they have like, so even their mood off, whatever. It's okay as long as the food is fine and they're doing their job. It's okay. But this one Amazon delivery agent was just so rude, and he used to lie and he used to just like give me threats on the call, like if you don't come, I'm just going to return your parcel and I'm not going to give it only, and I will. You come within 2 minutes. ऐसा मतलब he used to just be full on ऐसा threats. Then
my
used to be like, I've come up, I came up, but nobody was there, and I'm sitting in the office. Okay, like the door is in front of me, and he's like, I came up, nobody came. Now you come down, otherwise gone, the parcel's gone. ऐसे करके मतलब टोन भी ऐसे ही लेता था. So
बाप
the
रे.
amount of times that, yeah, I thought filed like a harassment thing again. Like I didn't file anything. I emailed Amazon that this person is just being ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
why are you threatening me? You can tell me that I won't come up. And he used to make all of these things. He used to say that Amazon, you know what he told me? He told me the first time he delivered there that Amazon does not allow doorstep delivery for commercial places. So and I thought, okay, maybe hoga because this is not residential. It was my first office. So I called up Amazon and I said, is this true? If it's is true, I'll send somebody downstairs. But I was expecting that they said no, ऐसा कुछ rule नहीं है. Tell me who's your delivery agent and I'll do it. So he was just blatantly lying.
Yeah.
And
My.
he made up other things also, like if for commercial place, if you don't come down and then we mark, then you will not like this order. If you want to return or whatever, you won't be like all bakwas.
फालतू कुछ भी. My
हाँ.
Amazon delivery guy is very nice. He comes, then he calls like for an hour, and I am in the hospital, so I can't pick up. So when I pick up, I tell him, and many times my delivery is cash on delivery. अभी तक मेरे को विश्वास नहीं बैठा है कि मैं पहले पैसे दे दूं और तू मुझे देगा देगा कि नहीं देगा पता नहीं. So he comes, it is cash on delivery, and I have a weird system. I have one dabba phone which has Google Pay in it, and I have iPhone which does not have Google Pay in it because डब्बा फोन पे जो नंबर है उसके साथ बैंक
Your
कनेक्टेड.
account is linked with that, yeah.
हाँ. और आईफोन में जो नंबर है उसके साथ व्हाट्सएप कनेक्टेड है, और आईफोन में एक ही सिम बैठता है, वो ई सिम भी होता है, आई वांट टू डू इट बट या। सो दिस इज माय सिस्टम, ठीक है। तो डब्बा फोन तो मैं देखती नहीं हूँ, 2-3 दिन में डिस्चार्ज हो जाता है, तो फिर आई जस्ट कीप इट
Oh
समवेयर।
God.
So my डब्बा फोन इज समवेयर, देन आई गो टू हॉस्पिटल, मेरे साथ तो आईफोन है सिर्फ। तो नाउ दिस डिलीवरी गाय इज कॉलिंग, मैम आपका पार्सल कहाँ है। देन आई सेड भैया आप रख दीजिए, आई विल गिव यू मनी इन द इवनिंग, यू सेंड मी गूगल पे QR कोड है। देन ही सेज मैम आप कहाँ है, तो आई सेड मैं अभी हॉस्पिटल में हूँ, अभी तो नहीं कर सकता। देन ही सेड मैम मैं आ जाता हूँ हॉस्पिटल। तो आई सेड नहीं नहीं मेरे पास पैसे नहीं है, अभी वो गूगल पे वाला फोन नहीं है मेरे पास। तो आपको अगर, देन आई गिव देम टू ऑप्शंस, देखिए आप, आपको अगर मैंने अभी पे नहीं किया और आप ऐसे ही चले गए तो आपको वापस आना पड़ेगा। इससे अच्छा आप विश्वास कर लीजिए मुझ पे, और मेरा नंबर भी ले लीजिए चाहिए तो, मुझे आपका QR कोड भेजिए, मैं शाम को 4:30 बजे घर पे जाऊंगी और मैं आपको पक्का पे करूंगी, एंड आई डू इट ऑल्सो। सो 3 times आई हैव पेड।
First you do it, but damn, dude. See, because of people like you, these my delivery agents behave like this with me.
4th time he came, okay, same guy, and
But then it's okay.
देन आई टोल्ड हिम सेम, अपना हमेशा का सिस्टम है वैसा करते हैं। तो देन ही स्टार्ट कॉलिंग मैडम पैसे, मैडम पैसे। देन आई स्कोल्डेड हिम, भैया क्या है, इतना विश्वास भी नहीं रख सकते आप, अभी 3 बार तो मैंने आपको पैसे दे दिए ना। तो आप ऐसा विश्वास क्यों नहीं रख रहे, मैं दे दूंगी, मैं आ जाऊंगी घर पे दे दूंगी।
My God. My God.
आएगा।
Hmm. What do
सो
you think about like these rating systems, rating every like restaurant out of 5 stars and every service thing? What do you think about this? Like rating everything. And then, they also rate you back as customers and Uber may you rate them. Like, everybody has to rate everybody. Like, what do you think of that?
डू हैव यू वॉच ब्लैक मिरर का वो एपिसोड
I
कॉल्ड?
was with nose dive, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Do you think we are actually headed towards something like that?
I don't know. It's helpful also. I think at least rating things and rating restaurants, rating commodities, services, that's helpful also.
Yeah, I feel like before like people, there are a few places where people bother to read reviews. Like I bothered to read reviews about restaurants, but I don't think I would bother to like see how many stars my Uber driver has. But I know people who do that, which is very like surprisingly. Amartya on call if I'm going somewhere late at night, okay, and I share the link with him of where I'm going. So there have been times where he said, "यार इसको तो 4.5 stars ही है." Like sorry, इसको तो 3.5 stars ही है. And I was like, oh, I didn't even notice. Like,
Mhm.
because he's worried about from like a safety angle or whatever, because he's tracking when I'm going somewhere. And I'm somehow just like very sheltered from all of these, like safe. Even though there have been things that have happened to me, I just somehow still assume that everything is just going to be great. But so
Yeah.
there are apparently people who do like care about this. But yeah, delivery guys का क्या ही होता है? Do the companies do something if the delivery rating is too low?
Yeah, I think they might be getting a hike based on their rating, or they
हाँ,
might
okay, like appraisal उसके हिसाब से,
hire
yeah.
rules also. There were 4 delivery guys who became product managers at Zomato,
Oh
because
wow, okay.
they were the best and they knew their business in and out, and it was epic.
Yeah, I have been emailing Zomato recently. Um, Maybe I should give up, but there was this coupon that you get that scratch card, okay? And then I wanted to use that scratch card. So I used that scratch card and the code on the website, okay? It did not work. So like that was not a valid coupon. So this is kind of like scamming, right? This is just saying that, oh, we're giving you scratch cards, but and there was something like ZF blah 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 H10, like some 10 digit who nobody sees it. And I think very few people even use it. So this was kind of like a scam, right? If you're giving a coupon ID that's not valid, but you're saying that, oh, we do scratch cards. It's also unfair to the company because the company's going to assume you're giving legit scratch cards, and or maybe the company's scamming. I don't know, whoever. So I wrote them an email 3 days before this coupon expired that, bro, I mean, like, hi, in like a very formal tone that this is like a coupon that I've been trying to use, but it's invalid. Send screenshots of both. Please look into it. did not respond to me. And I said them, please, I told them that please look at this a little urgently because it's expiring in 3 4 days, all working days. Weekend वगैरह तो नहीं आ रहा है, तो तुम please थोड़ा expedite कर दो. Then they don't respond. After many days, they're like, please share order ID. I'm like, have you read the email? It's not about an order, it's about a coupon code. Then they sent another email saying, we're sorry for the delay, but if we could send an order ID, it'll be really easy for us to help you out. I said, look, okay, I will now. This was post the expiration date of the um, coupon. So I went to the app and you cannot see which order that you got that coupon from. Like there's no option of tracing it back to the order. So I said, look, there's no option of tracing it back to the order. Secondly, abhi to expire ho gaya, to abhi there's no option either way. You can't see expired coupons on the app. So then they say, hi, we're so, and I said, can you please read the email that I've sent you instead of sending standard replies? So then they read it finally. And yesterday they sent me an email saying, we cannot do anything because this is a third party app. We understand you're so frustrated. We understand this might seem very sad and all, like therapy language. Then I told them, what do you mean? Like, I'm sure your company does not want to be known as a company who scams people and, you know, giving coupons, claiming their work, and then actually scamming is a very unethical tact. It's not like it's like a cheap tactic, right? So I said, तो दो ऑप्शन है. एक तो तुम मेरे को दे दो वापस कूपन नया कोई उसी कंपनी को obviously. I don't even care so much about the products, but at this point it's just been like a how did you scam me sort of a thing. And the next one is you check why this coupon is not working so that other people in the future, your customers don't have to go through it. They send me the same exact email. Sorry, this is a third party thing. I understand frustration. I understand. So I also sent the same email back to them, high bold karke the things that I said resolution. Now let's see. I haven't checked my email after that. But what bakwas? You know what? Next time I'm gonna say, bro, I have a podcast with 100,000 subscribers. I'm gonna talk about this and that.
Guys, 100,000 people. No, no, 21, 22 people are already there. 99,980 people. Please subscribe to Badass Besties.
Yeah, so that we can sort out our delivery problems.
You
Not you, your life is set
your life is also set. How much?
in
How many
terms of
followers you have?
delivery.
Acha, in terms of delivery, huh? Yeah, yeah, true.
Bhai, not in the larger sense, yeah.
Mm.
And oh, my delivery guy, my staff quit no yesterday. The delivery guy thing.
Quit.
Yeah, I will tell the story off the record after the podcast.
Okay. Now everybody
Yeah,
will be interested in that.
yeah.
Yesterday.
We get like, yeah, sorry.
Huh?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay, I'll.
What? Hello. Yeah, yeah.
Yesterday I had the most horrible day. So I'm posted in PSU, and
Mm-hmm.
PSU is like a very nice unit. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, I read on your stories, you said you were actually getting to do more work and it was fun and big yes.
And it was proper. It is therapy. It is assessments. It is the work that I really want to do. Proper clinical psychology MPhil stuff I'm doing now. So I'm very happy. But yesterday, this one lady, she was my supervisor in PSU. Let us call her, what to call her? Give some bad name, bad teacher name.
Yeah, we have this thing in Harry Potter because we've done Umbra. Okay, wait, no, we will do uh oh, it's a girl.
Hmm. No, it's okay. Give some guy name also. No, I don't mind.
I'm thinking, but maybe we should reserve the cruelest of the Hunger Games for the. Let's call her President Snow.
Okay. I don't know who this person is.
Is
I
this
will just call
person?
her Bellatrix. She's Bellatrix. Okay.
Oh,
ठीक है. So, Bellatrix, madam,
he
what she
loves Voldemort.
yeah, she does love Voldemort, and there is a Voldemort also in her place. Anyway, what she did, so somebody was assigned to me for relaxation and cognitive behavioral therapy, and
Relaxation.
relaxation is a technique you teach.
Acha, acha.
Uh,
Ah, okay.
So I took that person's history, and that person had like mild depressive symptoms, and lot of environmental issues were there. Their child also had some issue. Business was also suffering, and
Mhm.
there were a lot of issues in the environment, which was understandable, because of which that person had mild depressive symptoms. So I felt it is necessary to let that person speak for some time. First time, I guess, in his life also somebody was listening to him. So then I took history, and then I went to ma'am and I told Beatrix ma'am that I think that this person requires some time to first open up.
Bellatrix ma'am.
If I teach technique, I tell do this, then that person will never come to me for therapy. मेरे को सुनना पड़ेगा उसको थोड़ा. And later I will slowly introduce relaxation technique. What do you think about this? She was so frustrated that I undermined. So we have hierarchy, no? So the person who writes what therapy to give is actually a psychiatrist, and these
Ah,
people
okay. So
like
Bellatrix is a psychiatrist.
no, Bellatrix is psychologist. But
Okay.
the people who write in OPD what therapy to give, they are psychiatrists. And I do not understand the logic of psychiatrists writing what therapy to give. I am not
That
telling na give
doesn't make
amisulprine
sense.
to this person, give
Exactly.
Graceful or give
Makes no sense
haloperidol.
at all. They
Uh,
can say something like, we believe, like, maybe they can just give you an idea of what they think it is, and then, like, they
आई
can give
अग्री.
you like a,
जज जजमेंट तो हमको ही
yeah,
लेना है ना. मैं
yeah,
थोड़ी बोल सकती हूँ सर्ट्रेलिन क्यों दिया है, सर्ट्रेलिन को क्रॉस क्रॉस वन कर दो.
yeah,
ऐसा थोड़ी बोल सकती हूँ मैं. सो
yeah.
yeah, so I was like, ma'am, I think that we should take judgment on this. So she got very offended. Then she said, this sir is seeing this patient since 5, 6 months. Then I checked the
Mm.
Parcha, and I saw that he had come first time 1.5 months ago. And after that, he has come three
Mhm.
times. And all three times, different people have seen him in OPD. The same person also
अरे
has not
यार.
seen him for follow-up. So I told ma'am, she got more angry. She was like, how the did you undermine my power? That is how she was. Um, so I told her that मैम ये तो 1.5 महीने से आया है और हर बार अलग अलग लोगों ने देखा है. तो शी वॉज लाइक वो सब कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं होता है, तुमको बहुत आता है क्या? तुमको अगर आता है तो फिर मुझे पूछ ही क्यों रहे हो, यही करना है
हाँ,
वगैरह.
करेक्ट है.
एंड देन शी स्टार्टेड सेइंग तुमने मुझे पेशेंट का एजुकेशन भी नहीं बताया, तुमको ढंग से केस हिस्ट्री भी नहीं लेना आता है. इतना सो मच शी टोल्ड मी. देन आई टोल्ड ओके मैम आई विल डू वॉट एवर यू आर सेइंग. सो आई वॉज जस्ट प्रिपेयरिंग हिम फॉर रिलैक्सेशन टेक्निक. I was telling him this is right now it might feel like it is a superficial fix to what you are facing, and it is valid also. We have not talked about everything, and just like leaving you with a technique is not something that I want to do in the long term. So right now we'll just think of it as a coping tool you can use.
हम्म, हम्म.
कभी अगर बहुत ओवरवेलम हो जाता है तो यू कैन यूज दिस. ठीक है. आई एम प्रिपेयरिंग दिस पर्सन सॉफ्टली नाइसली, and then I am taking him to the bed for relaxation technique to teach. It's like a
हम्म,
meditation technique, but a different kind. Okay. So
हम्म.
I am going, and I told ma'am अभी मैं कर दूंगी. She just rushed in the room, and she started doing the relaxation technique, and she started speaking so fast and in such a loud tone that I was also unrelaxed after that. मेरे को ये anxious feel हो रहा था. I asked the patient, how are you feeling after the relaxation? And the patient was like, ये करना जरूरी है क्या मैडम? I said नहीं
हम्म.
जरूरी है. You don't want to do, don't do.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's not stupid, like, because like whatever in issues the patient has to suffer. Like,
yeah.
this is ridiculous. Like, if I already like psychology, like mental health issue, like, not like they're not talked about it. That's so taboo.
Hmm.
And if I like gather up the guts somehow to go to a psychiatrist or a therapist, that's just like what's happening. I'm kind of going to, do with any profession. Not,
Yeah.
it's just
एक तो your net is
any
bad.
profession. Hold on. अरे लाइट गेले. Huh.
Okay. It's okay. Now it's
And my
fine.
phone's at 14%. Yeah, but my phone's at 14%.
Then you'll come back, no? It's Pune finally. Pune is better than Ranchi in terms of light.
Yeah, you're not very far.
No audio.
In,
Audio bad.
yeah, over ही झाला है फोन नहीं होता है ठीक है let's as long as
Mm.
I want to take
I cannot
can you
understand.
hear me
हाँ.
ठीक है
So yeah, I was very mad at her. And I was feeling now this is the first time I'm getting proper therapy cases, okay? And she was supervising in such a, and she was saying that all mild depression you do relaxation first only, you don't do anything else. Major depression is there, you don't do relaxation. Then somebody else said, ma'am, in OCD also we don't do relaxation. Why we don't do relaxation in OCD? Because ऑब्सेशन और कंपल्शन, ये दो चीजें होती है. तो अगर ऑब्सेशन है तो रिलैक्सेशन टेक्निक को कंपल्शन की तरह यूज किया जा सकता है. तो दैट इज व्हाई यू डोंट डू रिलैक्सेशन इन ओसीडी. दिस मैडम
but
बेलाट्रिक्स.
that's not true for every single person
No, no, somebody can use it as compulsion and it will be a problem. So
अच्छा
it is true.
okay
This Madam Bellatrix. She said नहीं नहीं उसके वजह से नहीं होता, ओसीडी में भी मेजर डिप्रेशन हो जाता है, इसलिए रिलैक्सेशन नहीं यूज करते. उसको बस उसका सही करना.
means what
मेरे को ही नहीं समझ आ रहा, उसको बस उसका सही करना है. एंड एवरीबडी टोल्ड मी शी इज लाइक दैट ओनली. सो पीपल टोल्ड मी टू ब्रेस माई सेल्फ एंड लाइफ विल बी डिफिकल्ट विथ
but
हर.
is there no I mean I this is just like me as a sort of brainstorming but there's no like way to like take this up the ladder and be like listen this person's a problem for the patient or something like that or nobody cares or somebody else will come who's worse how
If
does it
I
work
tell it is problem for the patient, then what will people tell? So you know more. So you are saying that you know more. So
well yeah
you know what is better for the patient. The person who has done MPhil and PhD does not know. You know. That is what.
no but you can say something on the lines of her ego issues or her inability to admit that she's wrong comes in the way of patient treatment or maybe you and like a bunch of other people can do this I don't know ki nahi you can't I don't know
We don't live in a free speech land. Uh, this is a land of autocracy. It is not.
but there's no one you can I mean theek hai yaar I don't know is I mean you don't want it to affect like your
My
sort
life.
of situation
मेरे
there as
को
yeah
कंटेंट बनाने को मिलता है,
yeah
मेरे को पैसे कमाने को मिलता
yeah
है, मेरे को सब करने को मिलता है. Yesterday some senior was asking me, how much do you earn with, do you make anything with Instagram? I said, no, Instagram does not pay me. Then she said, do you make
YouTube
anything
does
with YouTube? I said, yeah, yeah, YouTube pays. Then she said, how much? So I said, 2000 rupees per month. So she said, oh my God, you make 2000 rupees extra every month. I was like, ah.
say watch my podcast yeah
It's good only, they're not watching.
hire her as an intern if she's decent.
What? Whom?
If she's decent, you can hire her as an intern for your.
My senior.
If
अब
she's decent.
अभी तो she won't do. अभी तो everybody is high on hierarchy.
Oh God.
Let them get out of here. Then they'll not get jobs. Then they'll do.
But yeah, it's such a sad thing. I mean, especially in these fields where like this is literally people's like जो भी यार, I mean, emotional life entirely. It's just like nobody here cares about like the actual patient and like it's lost in like this hierarchy and ego issues and
That's not true. There are a few people who are good also. I really look up to one or two people.
yeah,
And
but that's what I'm saying. You are also good, right? But you had to eventually like whatever do the
Yeah.
relaxation technique even when you believe was right.
Mm.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the lack of good psychologists. I'm talking about how good psychologists don't get to do the good because of the
Yeah. But in
trophy.
CIP also there are people in power who are good. So
Do
I'm
not say the name.
भूल जाओ.
Because now, okay, never mind.
कोई नहीं देखेगा.
How
Just
long till you graduate?
1.5 years.
Hare Ram. Yeah, wait for
Tomorrow is
1.5 years.
tomorrow is my 6 month anniversary.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
only
Man, I thought it had been longer.
नहीं यार. It's okay.
How much time have we been talking about this episode now?
I guess 35 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like we should stop mainly because my battery is gonna die and I don't want to like stop and start again.
ठीक है. What are you going to talk about in next episode? We'll leave the audience with something.
Leave audiences. There was something, but I forgot about it.
We'll talk about how we met.
We were supposed to talk about your ex-boyfriends.
No, but first we'll talk about how we met and how I used to find you very khadus, competitive, and
Uh,
just like not nice.
Based on this conversation, people will not think that I was that and you were that.
Oh,
People
she
will think
very
the opposite.
competitive.
People will think that I was cringe and
She
you were
was very
khadus.
competitive, and mm, I wanted to,
I was very competitive.
yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to
But
be.
not like in like a sense like, okay, we'll talk about this next time.
But I wanted to become the cultural representative in 11th, 12th. And you were like, I was influencing people so nicely, and you were taking my influence away by influencing other people to not do what I was saying and do what you were saying. And it
I
was,
never told other people to not do what you were saying.
yeah, but you were taking the influence away. And then my influence was going away. But I
Yeah,
still
but you have to note that at no point actually in my life have I been like, um, I want this person to lose and I want to win. Like, even like in school, okay, there were like these two kids, Joe 10th, there were these both guys, okay, whose mothers, okay, I should not, never mind. So I was in school in 10th grade and there were these two guys who were sort of like I used to be first and they used to be second, third, and they were like ekta ko hara, obviously like friendly way but also in like a very serious way because their entire goal of like that score was ki we want to beat her. It was not that we want to come first, it that we want to beat her. And my goal was like I want to come first in India.
Ah.
I was like, I don't want to beat people. Like, it was never about beating anybody, okay? It was not even, actually, that was not even coming first in India was also not my goal. मेरे को चाहिए था maths में 100 on 100.
Ah.
Okay? I don't care whom I beat and what happens and other people in India. And I got 99 because you know why? Because I did like the stupidest silly. In whole of ninth and whole of 10th, I got 100 on 100 and well 90 on 90, not 100 on 100, but 90 on 90 on all math papers. Okay, the whole ninth grade, whole grade. And my final board exams, oh, I wrote of a circle as 180, and then I did one on like for the sum, and I did a silly mistake and I lost 1 mark and I'm 99.
Mm.
और 98 जो भी अभी याद नहीं है मेरे को बट मेरे को इंग्लिश में 99 मिला एसएस में 99 मिला लॉल
मेरे को मैथ्स में कितना
या
आता है?
इट सीम्स सो
I scored 95 in maths. That was the lowest I got. I got social studies में 99, English में 99. One more thing I got 99.
वाह
Hindi I got 99. Rest I got 90. हाँ.
yeah that's but now it was significant but that time was like it felt really cool and I think those are the only trophies that I've won in my life. I've never won any other trophies. ever.
Speaking of
I couldn't
trophies,
stand.
I got a silver medal in badminton tournament in this place.
Oh wow,
Yes. On
very good.
12th February they are going to give. And next year I'm going to get gold.
Yeah.
Because
Yes,
I'm waking up at 5:30 and going for badminton coaching. Crazy.
good. I
Yeah.
remember you used to wear those shorts in badminton in
I'm
college.
like that only now. In the morning, I'm like that
I'm
only.
very happy you're doing that. Yeah, I used to come as a star of the hostel.
And you wrote a whole post about it also, no, on your Instagram, after my graduation. And then
Yeah.
I took it little emotionally that, yeah, yeah, where is that girl? Why am I taking life so seriously? I want to enjoy it.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. So thanks
Yeah.
for your post.
Oh, I'm so glad you're doing this stuff. Yeah, but I don't know how significant. I sometimes the 10th grade marks seem very insignificant, right? Because I mean, or I don't know, like in one way they seem insignificant, in another way it feels like, oh, I got into BS because of those marks, right?
Hmm.
Ferguson was like high cutoff, and then but after Ferguson, my life was not related to those marks at all.
Yeah. But I think
So
10th marks give like a boost of self-esteem in the beginning.
exactly,
And that's very
exactly.
important. Self-esteem in life is very
I
important.
agree.
If you don't have confidence in yourself now, then तू फट जाती है यार. Means you can't do shit. Later, if you develop confidence and you do something, that's a different thing. But from beginning to have confidence, that is very important. There can be three ways about this. People have confidence and they sustain confidence. People have confidence and confidence just drops. Or people don't have confidence and it increases later. But generally what happens is people have confidence and it drops. 11th, 12th में एकदम गिर जाता है. I think with you also like in 12th that happened. Whenever you feel like अटक गए हो अभी तुम, but whenever you feel like talking about it, you can talk about it. But then you picked up again, and I think your school self only helped you pick it up again. Okay, she's stuck, and now she's gone because her battery is gone. Okay, no worries. We will stop the podcast here, and we will meet you again next time with the story of how we met. ठीक है? Bye bye.